Suddenly he got close to me, and I just remember him really cornering me. And like at that time, you know when you're in a situation that you feel like you can't get out.
My dad called me and I was like, oh my fucking god, here we go. My friend took out this small mini whiteboard that he had. I picked up the phone. I picked up the phone. Hello, dad. And then we were on the spot improvising and everything like that. And I was playing it so close to the chest.
It was super vivid.
Okay.
Until I lie back down on the bed, I tried to close my eyes. I pull up the blanket. I pull out the blanket and saw the head under my blanket.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of A Story of Things. My name is Skaho, and today I am here with
Fiqah.
And Kit.
Right, and today we are talking about scary encounters. Yes, scary encounters. I'm very eager to know what scary encounters you guys
I'm very
have.
eager of the person who actually set this topic to hear what scary encounters she had.
Okay, fair point. I said it is partly because I'm curious about your scary encounters.
So we're all curious about each other's scary encounter.
To see which one is more
Yes,
scary.
I
is it?
like this
Which one's
kind of
scarier?
story, so that's one of the reasons why I brought it up.
What about you, Winkit?
What about me? Am I gonna start first?
Yes, we're
Yeah.
gonna start with you.
Okay,
Winkit. Tell me
shit.
your scary encounter. Tell us your scary encounter.
Okay, this isn't a real life encounter, but this is a dream encounter. I wouldn't say, okay, when I was, nowadays I don't really have that much of dream or nightmare.
Same, I don't have dreams too.
Okay, although it is called dream or nightmare, but at that age, I was in secondary school, primary school, I don't remember. No, I was in primary school.
What? Okay.
I was in primary school because that was the first time I watched a horror movie.
What was it?
It was a very Chinese horror movie. It was in Cantonese. I don't remember the actors of the movie. It's not even a famous movie. It's not even that scary if I look back now. It wasn't. But okay, see. What's scary about that movie is when I was a kid, I was 9 to 10 years old. What happened was I watched that movie with my, it was Ghost Festival lah. Ghost Festival. So TV is all ghost movie, all ghost story, Chinese ghost story. So we were seated in my parents' room. Got a small TV there, 32-inch. Everyone just sit closely and watch the movie. I don't know why we decided to watch a horror movie at that time. It was past midnight, I think, 11-ish. Then we sit there and watch, okay? Then, in that movie, it was about, they have so I'm talking about movie again. We just had that in the last episode, okay. It was a movie about they bought an old makeup table with a huge ass mirror. So apparently that mirror is haunted.
Okay,
Then in that house they have a grandma. Grandma again.
Fucking stop.
Movies again, grandmas again. Okay, so there's a grandma in the house lah, in a very big house. Then apparently the grandma after that got possessed by whatever that is in the mirror.
The mirror spirit.
Yeah, it was kind of possessed. So that grandma started causing a lot of things in the house.
Yeah.
And one of it, in midnight, the grandma went and the house got a puppy. The grandma took a knife from the kitchen in the midnight and slaughtered the puppy with all the blood drenched in the blood. Then in the morning, they woke up. All the other family members woke up lah. The grandma doesn't remember she did that. All the family members woke up, then see the puppy was drenched in blood in the sink.
Dead.
And I was like, yeah. At the part, I was like, oh, cool. Is that what horror story is about? I thought that was it. I thought that is the
overestimated
most
yourself.
horrifying thing I get. Not a dead puppy. No. I think I can deal with that. I'm going to get a good sleep tonight. Then it continues. Then the other night, it continues. After that, the night, I think, I don't quite remember. The grandma got killed or the grandma killed someone. The grandma, so basically in that movie, it was very fake if I see that now. If I think that about it now, it's very fake. But then during that point, the grandma went and killed someone in the family. I don't remember, was it your dad, was it your mother? They slit the head right clean up here.
Shit.
Then you can see the head rolling down the floor there. Then as a kid, I was like,
So
I was froze. I didn't know it got so absorbed in my mind, you know. So I was froze. I saw that. Then I saw. Then another one was that I don't know what happened in the movie. Then I saw another head standing on the cabinet there. It's like just the head there, the head with the neck cleanly cut there on the cabinet at the side there. I was like, it was very dark. Then they glimpsed through. Then I was like. So that particular scene was absorbed in my brain. I didn't know. It was subconsciously entered into my brain. At night I sleep. That time I was still sleeping with my parents in my parents' room because my house didn't have that much of room. My brothers were sharing room. So, master bedroom. No, the my parents' bed. Then I got a smaller bed down there.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So I was sleeping halfway. In the middle of the night, I woke up. I wanted to pee. That urge of pee. It's not midnight. I think it's probably 3-4 a.m. I don't remember the time. It's no time to see clock. It's too dark to see clock, so I woke up. I wanted to pee. Then I don't know why. In the room got one toilet one. In the room supposedly it's just right there. I didn't go to the toilet. I don't remember why. Probably it was stuck on no water. I don't know why. I went to the other toilet outside of my house there. The other toilet was the other toilet down there. So I have to walk a dark lane outside there. It's not a dark lane, it's like what do you call that? Walkway lah, a small walkway. Walk out there, then go into the toilet. I go into the toilet, started peeing. Then I was starting to get scared lah. Then everything was dark around me. Then I was like, shit, I need to pee fast. Right after I peed, I turned behind to the basin. I saw a head right there. It's damn vivid. I knew I was there peeing. I knew I just done peeing. I turned around. I saw a fucking head. I don't know whose head was that. It wasn't my family member. Thank God. So I saw a head right there. It was probably from the movie. Then I was like shit scared. I ran back to my room. It wasn't run. I walked very fast. Okay. Then along my walk, I saw glints of heads around me, on the table, on the cabinet. It was super vivid.
So it was a dream.
It was super vivid.
Okay.
Until I lie back down on the bed, I tried to close my eyes. I pull up the blanket. I saw the head under my blanket.
Okay.
Then I tried to close my eyes. Then I didn't get off the dream immediately. I couldn't. I didn't even know I was dreaming at that time. It was so fucking vivid.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Then I closed my eyes. I opened again. I cannot move my body.
Huh?
My
Oh.
body froze. So my body froze. I opened my eyes. I could see from the corner of my. I was lying down. I could see from the corner of my eye. The head was at the bottom of my bed. Then I was like, fuck. Fuck. How long is this gonna last? How long is this gonna fucking last? Then I couldn't move my body. After I closed my eyes and I opened back, I couldn't. But I saw the head. It was the grandma's head if I wasn't mistaken.
Okay.
Then I closed back my eyes. Then I just fell into sleep. Then I woke up the next morning. From that day onwards, 10 years after that, no fucking horror stuff movie. I didn't even catch a glimpse. Not even when people mention horror movie, I'm out of that house. I'm out of that place. Because that experience, like you said,
Really scarred you.
okay, if you were to put a word to it, it was a dream. But for me, it was not a dream. It's fucking vivid. It's very vivid. I really saw all those things in my house, especially. So I was like, oh god.
So it was a nightmare, and then you woke up with sleep paralysis.
Yes.
That is so unfortunate.
But at the same time, he also
it's exactly
saw
like
the...
an out of body experience, but it's so vivid.
You should watch that movie, man.
So I was like, 10 years after that, I never actually. Now I'm okay. Now I'm still okay. I can enjoy already.
Yeah.
Before that, no. Because of this dream, after that I didn't really have any nightmares after that anymore. It's like, no, the few nights after that I still got, but not as scary as this. It was. I have nightmares before, but they're not as vivid as this.
You
I
had
could
to
slap
get
myself
that
like wake
nightmare
up.
to beat other nightmares.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get a nightmare to beat this nightmare ever. I think at least I saw about
Holy
12
crap.
heads.
Dude,
So yeah.
scream.
Scary encounters, very real. Not really, but real enough for me.
Even if it's a subconscious mind, fair.
Yeah, oh my god, dude.
So if like people ever ask me, do you have ghost story to share? I don't exactly have a ghost story to share, but
But
My scary encounter is just almost getting caught by my dad that I skipped school. That's really it.
go on, tell about it.
Okay.
What's with it?
So I skip school, I climb out of school, and I hang out with my friends, and then we go back to my friend's house, and then when we got into my friend's room, his phone started ringing, his house phone started ringing, so he went down to get the phone. I'm alright, I'm just there chilling in his room. He came back and he's like, dude, it's the teacher. And then I was like, he's asking why I'm not home. What did you say? I'm in Sarawak. And then what did he say? But this is your house phone in Sri Petaling. I just and then my friend said, yeah, I just got in. Ah, okay. And then it hit me like, oh my god, if the teacher called my friend's house, he's gonna call my dad. So I held my phone in my hand. True enough. I think 6-7 seconds passed. Then my phone started ringing. It was my dad. My dad called me and I was like, oh my fucking god, here we go. My friend took out this small mini whiteboard that he had. I picked up the phone. I picked up the phone. Hello, dad. And then we were on the spot improvising and everything like that. And I was playing it so close to the chest. I've been skipping school for like so many times. Yeah, for like so many times in high school. And then now finally it's caught up to me, you know, it's gonna bite me in the ass. And then I was really scared, but then we came up with a lie. Told my dad that, oh yeah, my school was having a chess competition at the time.
He drew a chess, a king, a queen.
No, he just started saying, he just drew on a whiteboard, use real life experiences.
Yo, that's so generous.
So I was like, we had
imagination.
Yeah, and at the time our school was indeed having a chess competition, so I used that lah. And I was like, oh yeah, my school is having a chess competition. I had a friend who was supposed to represent my school and leave the school to play chess, but then on that day, my friend couldn't make it because he was sick last minute. So the teacher in charge just pulled me in and then took me along.
I like how your brain just spin and your friend as well.
You have no idea. We had to think like 1,000 miles an hour. I've never like
think that fast before.
That's the fastest you ever think.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And then I told my dad, and he gave me a bit of a lecture lah, but not that bad of a lecture lah. He just said like, no, you can't do this. How can you do this? It's so irresponsible of you. Do you know like the teachers in your school are looking for you? They think that you didn't come to school. And I was like, I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry. You know, like it just happened so quick. My friend couldn't make it. He's sick. The teacher was there. He pulled me, and I didn't get a chance to tell anyone. I'm sorry. So I got into a bit of trouble, but not bad.
But why were you so scared of it?
What do you mean? I was 17.
It's the thought of getting caught.
Yeah, it's the thought of getting caught, dude. Like, can you imagine? Like,
no matter how non-strict or strict your parents are, the moment you knew you were about to get caught, you have this sense of fear that just crippling you. You're just like.
Most of the time, the fear is more than what's to happen.
No, with my family at least.
For me, it was like that. For me, it's like, I'm so afraid of what's going to happen, what's my dad going to do, what's my mom going to do, but when it actually happened,
well, that's nice.
That's it? It's done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's nice for you. My family's not like that, you know. So
it gets scarier for you.
Yeah, I was like shit scared, and then the minute that call was done, I hung up the phone. I looked at my friend. We started laughing, and we were like, "Oh my god, that is such a close call."
But then you were still anxious, right, on the way home?
No. Because I know for a fact what he's gonna say already. He's probably just gonna say the same things he said to me
in face to face.
Yeah, in real life, you know, in face to face. So after that, I just started laughing with my friend, and I was like, "Oh my god, that was a really close one. We're really playing it close to the chest. We should stop doing this." And so we did. We stopped skipping school.
From that onwards, Kahol became a good student.
Yes. Not good enough to save my
school,
not good enough to save my SPM results, but a better student, I would say. So yeah, man, that's nothing compared to your story. I mean, I've never really had like scary encounters with like the paranormal.
You wouldn't want to. Why would you want to?
Yeah.
No, I mean I don't want to, but, you know. But yeah. Anyway, so that's my story. What's yours, Fiqah?
Come, Fiqah. I hope it better be scarier than mine, please.
I have technically I have two. One is like dream, like yours. Maybe I don't feel the crippling fear to the point I get sleep paralyzed, but it was still scary enough for me to like wake up in the middle of the night and not being able to sleep. Another one is a bit on real life, based on real people. I don't know, which one do you want to hear?
Cool. Real life, real people.
Real life, real people. We got dream already lah. Give us
dream already. Too long already.
Let's
give us some reality check.
But I think I've told you guys this story before.
What is it?
This was during my secondary school, and I was in Form 3. Yeah, I think I was in Form 3, and you know, especially Malay school, those that goes to Malay school knows this kind of culture where you have kakak angkat, abang angkat, all that shit lah. But and it was also the year that I just moved into that school, I was Form 2. Yeah, I moved to that school at Form 2, and my friends introduced me to one of this senior. Basically, he was a Form 5, and I wasn't looking to doing those abang angkat, kakak angkat, that shit. I don't see a use of it, but then they were like, oh, you know, this guy, he's interested to make you into the adik angkat all that shit lah. And I was like, I wasn't gonna go for it, but then they were like, you should go for it, like it'll be fun to have like something like a brother, since you only have like a sister, right? It's like, why not have a brother? And I was like, okay, yeah, sure, let's fuck it, yeah, let's do it. So yeah, we.
So you did it? I mean, having
just
abang angkat.
that, yeah.
What do you
Hold
stand?
on.
What do you stand?
No, I was like, wait, is he asking me what I'm thinking? But yeah, I agreed to it and everything, and
What do you
but
do? Is there a procession to that? Like you pray to God?
Oh my god, stop.
but I remember he was kind of
Creepy.
Friendly.
friendly, but like borderline creepy kind of thing.
Perverted.
It's like yeah, I know you're trying to be nice, but at the same time you kind of have a feeling like there's underlying shit going on. But I was just like, nothing's
Okay.
gonna happen. But I remember after school, was it or something? It's not after school. Basically I just remember going to my friend's house, and like most of my friends live in the area, and she lives in a, what do you call that thing? Condo.
Oh my god, is this the elevator story?
It's like, huh?
Is this the elevator story?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, she lives in a condo. She lives at the top of like top floor too. It was like 24, 25, 24, 25 floor. And I remember I was visiting her house, got to the lift, waiting for the lift, and he pops out suddenly. But it's not that surprising at the same time, because they all live pretty much around the areas. But I just remember he was like, it's like, hey, where you going and everything. I'm like, oh, I'm just visiting my best friend, you know, just the normal thing. He's like, oh, okay, cool. It's like, I could like kind of bring you up. And I was like, sure, okay, why not? So we got in. If I'm not wrong, we went in. There was 3 people, me, him, and another person, and it was just chill. We were just waiting, and the 3rd person went out of the lift.
It was a stranger lah.
Yeah, it was a stranger around the area, and then and we were still going up, and suddenly he was making a joke or something, and I was just like, ha, and suddenly he got close to me, and I just remember him really cornering me. And at that time, you know when you're in a situation that you feel like you can't get out, but you don't feel anything back that you just kind of freeze, and you're just like, wait, what's going on? But I can't remember what he said back then. He just said something that really made me freeze, and it just made me go like, shit, what the fuck's going on? Is this gonna happen? Is this really gonna happen? But luckily, those a group of family came in. He wasn't gonna back out. Legit, the group of family came in, they kind of look at us, and then they kind of turned, and he was gonna back out, and I was like, dude, legit, this guy's really gonna do it here? Are you serious? But then, I guess he kind of realized that it looks wrong. He moved away, and I'm just like, okay. I'm still pulling the hi, you're so funny, and then I went out, and I was like, what the fuck just happened? Legit. But now that I think of it, I don't think of it as the scariest, but it really knowing what could happen, that's the scariest thing, is the fact that anything could happen back then, and then if the family didn't come in, because there was still a long time to get to the top floor. So it was yeah, I think I just could have processed it back then, but I think I processed it completely a couple years later. Once I really understand how the world works and how it could fucked up.
I think this is a story that a lot of younger girls out there should listen to.
Yeah. God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I don't believe the abang angkat all the
Yeah,
shit.
I'm
It's
so
a scam.
sorry that guys are like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, I guess that concludes our episode for today. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Kao, and we'll see you next time. Good night.
Bye. Hi guys, it's me, Fika, and today's story of things is based on scary encounters. Now, personally, my part of stories, I didn't thought that I would end up telling the story here or story of things, but things happen. It was a scary time. like at that time, but more so that I only realized how scary it was after years of it when I thought about it. So yeah, honestly, wouldn't, right? But yeah, and Wicked Stories also kind of gave me like the creeps, you know. I don't really dream about it as a nightmare, but it really does give me the creeps because occasionally I'm just like sitting in my room and suddenly the thought of like headless lady kind of pops out, and it's not a thought that you want, honestly, especially if you're like kind of alone in the situation, you know. But yeah, do you guys have any scary encounters? I'm pretty sure you guys have at least one, right? I am so interested to hear about it, to read it. So if you guys have, please comment down below in whatever platform that you see on, and I'll have a read through it. I love those kind of stories, honestly. But yeah, so kind of give us a like, a little bit of comments if you want, and maybe subscribe to us if you like our series. I'm pretty sure you do. You know, we're besties. I know you like it. But yeah, hopefully kind of give us an idea as well. Not an idea, like more like what you want to hear from us, if you guys kind of want to know our opinion or our experience with this certain topic or situation. Kind of just also comment down below. We'll love to hear about it. We might even bring some new people to kind of give their part of the story too.